Hi, welcome to Time Traveler's Tales. Today we journey back to a pivotal moment in India's history, the fight for independence from British rule. It's a story of courage, resilience, and the unwavering spirit of millions who dreamt of a free nation. We often hear about iconic figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru. Their leadership was undeniably crucial. However, the independence movement was much more than a few famous names. It was a collective effort, fueled by countless unsung heroes whose stories deserve to be told and remembered. The fight for India's freedom was a long and arduous journey. Think of Bhagat Singh, a revolutionary who shook the very foundations of British rule. His name is etched in our memory for his unwavering fight against oppression. Then there's Rani Lakshmibai, the Queen of Jhansi, who became a symbol of resistance against the British. These are just two examples of the many known heroes who sacrificed their lives for our freedom. But what about the countless others? The farmers, teachers, students and homemakers who risked their lives for the cause? Let's talk about people like Khudiram Bose. He was just a teenager when he fearlessly joined the fight against the British. At the age of 18, he threw a bomb at a British carriage, sacrificing his own life for the freedom of his nation. Then there's Lakshmi Sehgal, a doctor who formed the Rani of Jhansi Regiment, a women's unit within the Indian National Army. These brave women challenged traditional roles and proved that women were just as capable as men in the fight for freedom. Their stories are not as widely known, but their contributions were just as significant. Section 4. Ordinary people, extraordinary courage. These unsung heroes may not have held positions of power or led massive movements, but their everyday acts of defiance were the backbone of the independence struggle. They were the silent warriors, whose contributions, though often overlooked, were vital in shaping the course of history. Imagine a village schoolteacher in pre-independence India. In a small, dimly lit classroom, he secretly educates his students about the freedom struggle, instilling in their young minds the importance of self-rule and the dream of a free nation. He teaches them not just the curriculum, but also the values of courage, resilience, and patriotism. His lessons go beyond textbooks, planting seeds of revolution in the hearts of the young. Or picture a homemaker who boycotts British goods, choosing instead to spin her own cloth. In the quiet corners of her home, she engages in an act of defiance that resonates far beyond her four walls. Choosing to spin her own cloth, she not only rejects the economic dominance of the British, but also embraces the spirit of self-reliance and national pride. This seemingly small act became a powerful symbol of resistance, a thread that wove together the fabric of a nation's struggle for freedom. These acts of courage might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but they were the fuel that kept the fire of the movement burning bright. Each small act of defiance added up, creating a wave of resistance that could not be ignored. It was these ordinary people with their extraordinary courage who laid the foundation for a free India. Their legacy is a testament to the power of collective action and the indomitable human spirit. Section 5. Forgotten Stories, Enduring Legacy. In the annals of history, there are countless tales of bravery and sacrifice that remain untold, hidden in the shadows of more prominent figures. So, why are these heroes not as well known? What causes their stories to fade into obscurity while others are celebrated and remembered? One reason is that history often remembers the leaders, the faces of revolutions. These figures become symbols of the movements they lead, overshadowing the countless others who also played crucial roles. The contributions of ordinary people tend to get overshadowed. Their acts of courage and defiance, though significant, are often lost in the grand narrative. Another reason is the lack of documentation. Many of these unsung heroes did not have their stories recorded in official documents or history books. Many of their stories were never recorded in history books. The absence of written records means their contributions are often forgotten over time. They were passed down through generations, often orally, leading to the loss of details and recognition. Oral traditions, while rich and vibrant, can sometimes fail to capture the full scope of their heroism. Despite the lack of widespread recognition, their legacy lives on. These forgotten stories continue to inspire and remind us of the collective effort required for monumental change. They serve as an inspiration to us all, a reminder that even ordinary people can make extraordinary contributions to a greater cause. Their enduring legacy is a testament to the power of unity and the impact of every individual's effort in shaping history. Section 6. The Whys of Obscurity. It's important to remember that the fight for Indian independence was not confined to the battlefield or the political arena. It permeated every aspect of life. The contributions of these unsung heroes may have been less visible, but they were no less crucial. They were the ones who kept the spirit of resistance alive in their communities, inspiring others to join the fight. Their sacrifices and unwavering commitment to the cause of freedom played a vital role in shaping the destiny of a nation. Section 7. The Ripple Effect, their impact on India's freedom. The story of India's independence is a testament to the power of collective action. It was a movement that brought together millions of people from different walks of life, united by a common goal. The struggle for freedom was not just a series of events, but a powerful wave of change that swept across the nation. While we remember and honor the iconic leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Sardar Patel, who played pivotal roles in guiding the movement, it's equally important to recognize the sacrifices of the countless unsung heroes. These were the individuals who, without seeking fame or recognition, dedicated their lives to the cause of freedom. They were the backbone of the movement, the ones who organized protests, spread awareness, and mobilized the masses. Their efforts were crucial in building the momentum needed to achieve independence. The ones who truly made freedom possible were not always in the limelight, but their contributions were invaluable. They worked tirelessly behind the scenes, often at great personal risk. Their stories, though often untold, are an integral part of India's journey to independence. These silent warriors faced immense challenges and hardships, yet they remained steadfast in their resolve. As we celebrate our hard-won freedom, we must remember that it was a collective effort. Every individual who participated in the movement, no matter how small their role, contributed to the larger cause. As we celebrate our hard-won freedom, let's remember the unsung heroes who made it possible. Their legacy lives on in the freedoms we enjoy today. Their stories remind us that every act of courage, no matter how small, can contribute to a larger cause and shape the course of history. It is a reminder that change is possible when people come together with a shared vision. Their stories remind us that every act of courage, no matter how small, can contribute to a larger cause and shape the course of history. It is a reminder that change is possible when people come together with a shared vision, can contribute to a larger cause and shape the course of history. Their bravery and determination continue to inspire future generations to stand up for what is right and just.